Moonshiners. Master Distiller judges on how the show has gone from a bit of a joke to serious competition on Moonshiners. Master Distiller this season has already been hot and heavy. The top legal and outlaw distillers have put forth their best booze creators to not only judges Tim Smith, Mark Ramsey, and Eric Digger Maines, but also guest judges like Robert Irvine in a battle of chefs for the January 21 episode. Among other challenges this season, turning beer into liquor, making prison shine, and spicy liquor. With Season 7 just getting started, we sat down with the trio of Moonshiners to get a taste of what's to come. Tim Smith. The competitors are better than ever. The previous seasons have educated them, and we are getting a higher level of competition. Mark Ramsey. The competitors are great this season. I think initially the show was seen as a bit of a joke, but now people are taking it seriously, and we're getting some very accomplished contestants. Eric Digger Maines. We see better and better contestants every season. Initially, people thought it was a setup by the ATF, Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms and Explosives, so they refused to sign up, but as time went on, we started getting the best of the best, which makes our job harder. Smith. Some of the contestants came thinking they were ready to win because they have been distilling for so long. So, as judges, we gave them items they never thought they could make alcohol from, like cookies, cereal, and soda pop. Ramsey. As the competition got better, we had to start throwing many different problems at them, and they needed to be quick on their feet. Maines. With the contestants' skills getting better, we have to continue to raise the bar. The beer challenge is one of the best we have seen so far. It was thought that since it already has alcohol, it would be easy. But when you introduce things like hops, you realize it's a lot more than you bargained for. Smith. I was really excited for the viewers to watch the first episode, Prison Shine, but also excited for them to see May Tickle is bringing her famous carrot cake that they then had to distill with. Ramsey. The tribute to Jim Tom Hendrix. Rye may be one of my favorite episodes to date. Maines. Vanessa Braxton, who is a vodka expert, brought an extra layer to the judging table that the contestants didn't expect. They really rose to the occasion. Then, as Popcorn Sutton said, Jesus turned water into wine, I turned it into liquor. The Wine to Shine episode will be a real crowd pleaser. Ramsey. I really enjoyed Chef Irvine, and Tim Jones always brings so much knowledge. Smith. I have become more educated by the contestants and over the seasons learned from them, whether they are faders or backwood distillers, and this season is no different from a rabbi to a Navy SEAL. Ramsey. As always, I judge what has been presented to us. As the competition gets stronger, the judging becomes much more difficult and complex, so we have had to redefine our judging process. Maines. Our judgment has evolved as the contestants got better. In the beginning, we chose the best of the worst, but now judging requires a lot more complexities and a finer palette to choose the winner. Smith. In the next couple of seasons, I hope we can lean more into the non-alcohol, reverse distillation trend that we are seeing, and also the use of more natural ingredients. Ramsey. With so many celebrities out there launching liquor brands, I think it would be great to have more celebrity judges. Maines. In the coming seasons, I would really like to see the contestants have to go into nature and find ingredients, water in particular. Without a good water source, you are never going to get a great final product. Manifest alum Melissa Roxburgh and the showrunner of NBC's Hunting Party teased TV Guide magazine about what's ahead for the government conspiracy that just keeps unfolding. Plus, the series Good Love Triangle. Read the story now on TV Insider. Moonshiners. Master Distiller judges on how the show has gone from a bit of a joke to serious competition when Moonshiners first hit the small screen in 2011. Many viewers were skeptical about the authenticity of its portrayal of illegal liquor production. The show, which chronicled the lives of Appalachian moonshiners, quickly gained a loyal following. Though some questioned its legitimacy, given the dramatic reenactments and the larger-than-life personalities involved. Yet through the years, the series has evolved into something far more serious and far more competitive. As Moonshiners grew in popularity, so too did its spin-off series, Moonshiners, Master Distiller, which debuted in 2020. The show, now in its 4th season, features a group of skilled distillers competing in a high-stakes contest to be crowned the ultimate moonshine master. What started as a light-hearted reality show about a once illegal craft has since transformed into a legitimate competition. The artistry and technical skill involved in distilling. For the judges on Moonshiners, Master Distiller, the change in tone and stakes of the show has been remarkable. What began as a bit of a joke, a fun way to look at the history and culture of moonshining, has blossomed into one of the most respected competitions in the world of distilling. The panel of judges, including seasoned moonshiners, master distillers, and industry experts, have watched the show grow in scope and seriousness. Their reflections on the journey offer insights into how the moonshining world has evolved, the complexities of distillation, and the untold stories behind the craft. A shift from entertainment to competition. Tim Smith, a key judge and a longtime member of the Moonshiners franchise, has seen the transition firsthand. When we first started, it was kind of just about showing the world what moonshining was. We were telling the stories of people who had been distilling for generations, but we were still kind of lighthearted about it, Smith recalls. But over time, the world's gotten a lot more serious about it. What started out as a bit of a joke has turned into something really important. For many fans, the first season of Moonshiners was simply an introduction to a misunderstood craft. The show featured eccentric characters, colorful personalities, and plenty of drama, making it a popular guilty pleasure. But as the years went on, the show's portrayal of the process grew more accurate, and it began attracting a broader audience, including professional distillers who appreciated the nuances and complexity of the craft. Moonshiners. Master Distiller took things to another level by focusing on a competition format that emphasized skill and precision rather than just wild personalities. This shift in tone, from a loose reality-style show to an actual distilling competition, has proven to be successful. As judge and industry expert Mark Ramsey explains, it's an evolution of the craft, and it reflects how serious people have become about distilling. There's real artistry in it now. The emergence of a new generation of distillers, the rise of Moonshiners, Master Distiller, also coincides with a resurgence of interest in craft distilling across the United States. What was once a practice steeped in secrecy and often regarded as a relic of the past is now a booming industry. With the legalization of craft distilleries in many states, more people are entering the business, eager to put their spin on traditional moonshine recipes. This new wave of distillers is part of the reason why the competition has become so serious. Lynn Phillips, another judge on Moonshiners, Master Distiller, points to the growing professionalism of the contestants. The people coming on the show now aren't just making moonshine in their backyards with a homemade still, Phillips says. They've done the research, they've spent years perfecting their craft, and they're trying to make their mark in an industry that's quickly evolving. This isn't just about making liquor anymore. It's about making something that can stand on its own in the marketplace. Contestants on Moonshiners, Master Distiller, are no longer just moonshiners. They are distillers, each with their own distinct style and approach to the craft. Some focus on creating unique flavors, while others experiment with aging techniques or innovative distillation methods. It's clear that the competition has elevated the participants' skills, with many aspiring to take their products to the next level and even launch their own distilleries. The importance of tradition and innovation. Despite the growing professionalism of the competition, tradition remains a key element of the show. Many of the judges, including Smith and Ramsey, stress that understanding the history and culture of moonshining is essential to appreciating its evolution. After all, moonshine has been a part of American culture for centuries, and it has a storied history that includes everything from Prohibition-era smuggling to underground economies. We're always looking for people who understand the heritage of moonshining and the people who came before them, Ramsey says. But we also want to see innovation. That's what keeps the craft moving forward. For the contestants, finding the balance between honoring tradition and experimenting with new ideas is often a challenge. The judges are quick to point out that while some innovation is encouraged, a deep respect for the craft is non-negotiable. Phillips explains, "It's one thing to put a new twist on an old recipe, but it's another to completely abandon the foundations of what makes moonshine moonshine." Over the course of the competition, it's become clear that the best distillers are those who can master the art of blending tradition with innovation, from aging techniques to ingredient selection.